Maybe whenever my internet provider can actually provide me decent internet reliably, then I'll try a live. But I don't think I'm going to be trying a live again anytime soon because that. Can you see me, Jennifer? Am I still all sorts of scrambled? It said it gave me a notification on my computer that my internet is unstable. If we couldn't have figured that out. So let's try this again. And I figured if it starts to mess up again, I'm just gonna end the live and call it a day. Three strikes, you're out. Third time's a charm. Let's see how this goes. I think I said it before, but our internet is always going in and out. And some days, like it can be fine for days on end and no problem. One week it'll just be problem, problem, problem. And there was one day, like it was fine, and it was the weekend when my husband had to work. Like he works weekend, but he can do it from home. And it was that weekend that the internet went out for the entire day. Oh my gosh, was he ticked because he still had to go. He had to go into work because he didn't have any internet at the house. So I was like, the one weekend it went out for the entire day. Anyway, so yeah, I'm sorry. It's probably my internet that's being terrible and letting me know I should not attempt live streams or live chats, whatever, anymore. So, oh, hi, Miss Mama MD. Hey, hi. Thank you for joining. This is like our third try here. Infinite Midnight. Hey, how are you? Oh, thank you, Hot Miss Mama. It's the Menagerie Pharaoh palette. Um, let's see. Working on the and following chat on my phone. Multitasking here. Sounds like my life. As I'm keeping an eye on my daughter. She's not feeling well, and last night was a rough night, so I had no idea if she would actually be napping when 2 o'clock came around. So yes, bad to the brow. Let's hope third time's a charm. I will still leave the second one, the one we were just at, the live stream. I'll still leave that up. I'll just leave both of these up since we had 20 minutes and we talked about a couple of palettes. Love your shirt. Oh, thank you. It says blessed to be called Mama. The mama is starting to become less and less visible with the bump as it grows, but it's one of my favorite shirts. But anyway, I think what were we talking about when it started to go out? I think we talked about the ABH launches and them trying to release a palette every day. And then we talked about Lunar Beauty. I think it's pretty, but I don't plan to purchase. And then we talked about Menagerie Cosmetics Killer Palette. I did pre-order that one. So whenever I get it in the mail, I hope to do eye swatches of it. Any other palettes you guys or new releases? I always say palettes because that's my sweet spot, but any other new releases that you guys are interested in? I follow Indie Makeup Spotlight on Instagram, and she's a really good page to follow all the indie releases. And I always learn about new brands that I didn't know about. Natasha Denona Metropolis. I think I like that palette. Let me go to her page. Natasha Denona Metropolis. Where is that? It's the big palette, right? Yeah, because Annette, yes, Annette did like 10 looks using that palette. It's really pretty. I like it. Like for a neutral palette, it's pretty. And I like all the deep tones to it, but I have yet to make a Natasha Denona purchase because it's so pricey. Hot Mess Mama said palettes are my weakness too, right? I mean, whenever I'm like thinking about new makeup, the first thing I think about is like, what new palettes are there? And then maybe I'll be like, is there a new foundation, concealer? So yeah, I think it's super pretty, but I don't plan to purchase it. How much do they retail for? I just always know they're expensive, isn't it? It's over 100, right? For a Natasha Denona, like big old palette like that. Yeah. I think it's pretty, but I'm not there yet. Let's see. Yeah, Annette, if you don't follow Annette's makeup corner, she did a 10 looks one palette and then a review and did a bunch of stuff with that palette. Yeah, it's $129, Hot Miss Mama said. Yeah, Crystal, 129. Yeah. I just recently did the Am I a Bougie Guru tag, and I figured out, and I kept thinking about it afterwards. I think the most expensive palette I bought was a Viseart palette, which are $80, and I bought it on sale, which I think I figured was around like $62 or $65. that's kind of my cap. And that one hurts because I kind of regret that purchase because I never ended up using that palette enough. So anyway, yeah, I think it's pretty, but I don't plan to purchase it. I think it's a really pretty neutral palette. If you like neutrals and like deeper tones, Annette did a lot of really pretty looks. She did 129. Annette's video would have convinced me because I really did like the look she got. Um, Kathleen's new Color Pop palette. Oh, I had to think for a minute. It's such old news because it came out like a week ago. But her So Jaded palette, you mean, Jennifer? Yes, that's a really pretty palette. So where is it? Here's a picture of it. This big old hunker. I think it's $40, which is a little. That's a really pretty palette. So where is it? Here's a picture of it. This big old hunker. I think it's $40, which is a little on ColourPop, especially because they have those on ColourPop, especially because they have those pressed glitters in a palette that you're not supposed to put on your eyes. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's like, why did you put that in there? Kind of taking out a few shades here, but I think it's a pretty palette. I know this isn't gonna be a surprise, but my eye goes down to this corner where the greens are, that really hunter green. But I feel like those are the only shadows that really grab my attention is the matte green there and then the shimmer green here. And I feel like I have both of those shades 100 times over in a bunch of other palettes. But I do like the layout, and I think out of all the palettes that what do you call um, Kathleen Lights put together. This one is the one that I think is the prettiest. I was never really, I mean, not that I thought they were ugly, but I was never super into her other releases. But this one is actually like what I saw. I was like, oh, that's a pretty palette. That did such an amazing job, love her. Yes, I love her channel. Can't spend 129 on one palette. No, and Infinite Midnight. I'm not there yet either. Bad to the brow. There was a glitch and you got it for 35. That's nice. The color pop. I'm assuming you mentioned the color pop, not the Natasha Denona. But yeah, that's nice. There you go. Crystal C. Mandy did 7 looks with Kathleen's palette. I think she just uploaded a video. I'm new to her channel, but I think that's who you're talking about. What's her name? Yeah, right here. Mandy Lee. Her. I think I remember seeing that in my subscription, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. I'm really new to her channel, but I've been enjoying her videos. 7 looks with the Kathleen palette. Linda said, "Yep, it's $40. I already ordered it." I hope you love it. I mean, it looks really pretty. Don't get me started on those. I know. I don't understand. Like, it's like, why put them in there if they could hurt someone? I mean, they could literally like make you blind. From what I know about those glitters, they're so chunky. So it's like, why would you put that in a palette so that people can't use them, or like they end up using them at their own risk and then you get off scot free because hey, you put that you're not supposed to use those on your eye. I think that's one of the reasons I don't like messing with glitters is because you have to be so careful not to like scratch your eyeball. And for me, when I take my makeup off at night, usually I'm in such a hurry, I just want to use a cream cleanser all over my face and then wash it off. But with glitter, I have to be really careful to try and remove all the glitter from my eye area and my face before I go in and smear it all over my face. So anyway, Jennifer said my dream to own every color pop palette. Oh, Jennifer, that's a big dream. ColourPop is on a roll. Oh yeah, someone asked me to talk about the new Disney palette they just launched. Oh, and then or I think it was yesterday. Yeah, because I watched her video. Safai Nygaard did the collab, the lipstick collab. I thought that was like the perfect collab. I don't know. It's just she's always into those, bad science or whatever, and then making a huge lipstick. I thought it was perfect. I enjoy her videos. I think it's Sophia. I think it's Sophia. Remember, it's close to Sophia. Whenever I have to pronounce something, I butcher it. But anyway, I thought that collab was really cute. That she did lipsticks. I thought that was perfect. I love the little bats on it. So her. And all the colors are fun. I don't plan to get any though because I'm not a lipstick person, but I thought that collab was really cute and I was excited for her and I loved watching her video. And then the Disney collection, um, yeah, where did I see that? Someone posted, it was on the ColourPop Cult Instagram page, but they posted like all 3 of their Disney collabs, and this one and I think it's the second one look almost identical. Like they both have a gold in there. They both had, I want to say, that purplish color in there. I don't know. They just look very similar. I'm not a Disney fanatic or anything like that, so I think that's why I can easily pass this. And the only shade that really captured my attention, not that you guys are gonna be able to see it, is the bright yellow in the middle. So it's an easy pass for me. The highlighters, on the other hand, I haven't tried a highlighter from there, so I'm kind of tempted, but I don't need it, so I'm not gonna get it. The Sophia collab was surprised though, because she has a big following. How much? Isn't it like she's in the millions? Is it 6 million? Sophia Nygaard. I think it's Sophia. 8.4 million. Yeah, she's got a good following. So let's see my names now. Wake Up for Makeup says it reminds me of a Morphe palette. Oh, the Kathleen. Yes, it does. I do agree with that. But thinking about all the lab or the palettes that Kathleen Light has put together, and I don't watch Kathleen Light's. I don't know. She's just not someone I clicked with, so I'm not subscribed to her. But I have watched a couple of her videos, and out of all, and I've kept up with her releases because she's always collabing with someone. Out of all of them, I feel like this one is the most interesting because, like, it's neutral palette, yes, but it's like more on the deeper side of neutral, kind of with the in our last live with the BH Carly Bible. Like she did the BH collab with palettes, and that was very like daytime and light and airy. And then her new palette with ABH looks more like sultry and night. Kind of how I feel with the Color Pop collab. This new one with Kathleen, it looks a lot like not an eyeshadow palette or something like that, so they can legally put them in there because they're not saying it's an eyeshadow. I forget how that all works, but yeah, Okay, so yeah, that's it. We've been on for 12 minutes. I feel like that once I get to the 20-minute mark, my internet's going to start to hate me again. So, other releases that we want to talk about? Has anyone from the Ipsy Glam Plus? I don't know what that is, Jennifer. Let me look it up. So it's Ipsy, was the Ipsy Glam Plus bag? Ipsy Glam Plus. The limited edition is the Ipsy Nomad Palette times or X whatever Berlin Wintergrund Special Edition. This palette. Is it from the brand? Is the brand called Nomads? Oh, I think it is. I think that's the brand name. Is Nomads. I was thinking when you said Nomads, I was thinking of Juvia's Nomad palette. Yeah, okay. It is a brand called Nomads. I think I've heard this before. Let's see, the picture between the flash and the no flash is vastly different, but looks like a ton of shimmers. I don't think there might be one. Okay, there might be a couple, but it's hard to see. That's a pretty palette. I see. Like, I feel like this is a big trend. Is that a hair on my screen or something? A big trend for this fall winter is like super dark, grungy tones. Not just grungy, but just like deep, kind of sultry tones. I guess is the word I'm looking for. Um, I use those glittery shades and never had any problems with them. Infinite Midnight said, I got the Nomad in my Ipsy last month, but I haven't tried it yet. But it's pretty. Oh, sorry, let's change position. Yeah, I haven't ever tried the brand. It's a pretty palette though. I feel like the only pops of color that draws my attention is that yellow, and if that red is a matte, that would be really pretty too. But I feel like I don't know, red mattes are hard and tricky to work with. I feel like I use it and then I just look like I'm sick if I put in my crease. But let's see, Infinite Midnight. So you have the Nomad palette from your Ipsy. Yeah, you haven't tried it yet. Okay. Wake Up for Makeup that ColourPop is doing another Disney palette. This is the third Disney collab. I wish they would pick new people to collab with. Be nice if they collab with smaller YouTubers. I totally agree. And I don't know. It's just like I get why they keep collabing with the same people, especially if it's like more popular people or whatever, like Kathleen, because she has a bigger audience. But I feel like you would get new audiences by collabing with new people because you're gonna find, even if they're smaller, they have kind of core group that would support them and would want to purchase their collab regardless of regardless of what it was. Whereas I feel like when you come out with like these Disney collabs and stuff like that, I mean, I guess Disney fans are huge, so they probably all jumped at like buying the Disney collab just for the collector aspect of it. But I don't know. I have no interest. So I see these collabs and it's like I have no idea who you are. That's another neutral palette or that's another nude lipstick. I'm gonna pass. Jennifer, I wanted in a giveaway. I will send it to you. Oh no, Jennifer, you enjoy it. You enjoy that palette. That sounds fun. Congrats on winning it. That was always fun. Whenever you find out you win in a giveaway, that's like a super exciting day, like Christmas or your birthday. Crystal C, I wish the same. Yeah, I hope they start to collab. I feel like I totally missed it, but the Ofra collab, I guess Ofra collabed with a bunch of smaller YouTubers. You guys can correct me since you guys probably are more in on it because I didn't realize at the time. Like I remember logging onto YouTube in August and seeing that Samantha had a collab, and I was super excited for her. And I was like, when I get back into makeup, I'm going to buy her collab and support her because that's awesome. And it was only for the month of August. Did they do a different I don't know if they did like a different influencer each month or they just did a bunch of small influencers in the month of August and then that was it, but I thought that was a really cool opportunity that I wish more brands would do because I think that was really really neat. And a neat way to get to, to get exposure to a new audience. Crystal C, I think just a few in limited time. Yeah, because I saw someone Samantha used someone's, I think, palette in a Get Ready With Me who she said also collabed with Ofra. I forget, the YouTuber wasn't familiar to me. And then I also heard Madison Miller did one, did a collab with them. I don't remember what it was. Lipsticks, highlighters, I can't remember. But yeah, so I thought that was really cool that they did that with smaller YouTubers. I don't know how big the other YouTubers are. I used to watch Madison Miller a ton a year or so ago, but I'm not subscribed to her anymore, so I don't know Madison Miller. I don't know how many subscribers she has. Okay, so she is a bigger. Her baby's cute though. I still follow her on Instagram so I can see her baby. But anyway, she's a beautiful girl. Oprah and Madison Miller collection revealed. Yeah, so they did that with a bunch of YouTubers that I thought was really neat and a variety of different YouTubers, which I really liked. Madison was a palette. Okay. Madison Miller. Did anyone get that? I don't even know what it looks like. I don't want to click the video and have it playing here, but I guess I could probably go to her Instagram page. When they all launched those collabs, I was like just getting back into like trying to be interested in makeup because when I was sick, like there was weeks where I didn't even like open up my YouTube at all. Like I was just so not into makeup. I wasn't into anything. It was just hard for me to want to get into that. So I was just like, you know what? I'm already taking this super long break from YouTube. I'm just going to make it a complete break and enjoy the break and, get back to it once I get that kind of, vibe and the desire to wear makeup and play with makeup back. And so I'm glad it's finally back because it was a long time. Okay, so she did 2 highlighters, 2 blushes or bronzers, and then a little palettes and lip liquid lipsticks. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, her baby is so cute. I'm always jealous when people have like little babies, like young babies, like a year or younger, and they have long hair because my kids are like they're not hairless, but they have very little hair for the first year or two of their life. It takes them a while to get any length. So whenever I see a little baby, especially a little baby girl, where they can actually like do something and like tie up their hair and put a little bow on it, oh, that's so cute. I couldn't do that with Olivia until she was like 2. And then by that time, she was like, "Don't put bows in my hair, mommy." I'm like, "I don't want bows. I don't want anything." She's finally starting to get back to the place of being like, "Oh yeah, you can clip back my hair. Like I kind of like it out of my way." But for the longest time, she was like, "Don't put anything in my hair. I'll just take it out." Jennifer said, "That's the giveaway I won. Was the whole collection Madison did with Ofra, and with that, I won the regular Ipsy bag and the plus bag." So I used to say I was, oh, that's awesome, Jennifer. That is an awesome giveaway. Oh, congratulations! I'm so excited for you. That's so fun. Infinite Midnight said, "Congrats, Jennifer. Always cool to win stuff." Yes, I agree. Thank you. I'm still in shock. Oh yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy it. That's awesome. It's always so exciting. Especially, like Ipsy to get all the all this stuff in Ipsy. I've almost subscribed to Ipsy's what do you call it, their subscription service so many times for like the glam, because I never did before because I wasn't into the samples. I'm just, I don't know if it's just me or something, but I have samples or deluxe size samples and I'm the worst at using them. I just don't use them. I go for the full size. So that's one of the reasons I like BoxyCharm, because at least, you're paying more, $21, but you're getting full size products. Oh shoot, my laptop's at 20%. So I guess that'll be our cutoff when my laptop starts to die. But anyway, so I was excited when they did the Glam Plus, and I almost did, but since I'm getting BoxyCharm, I didn't want to do BoxyCharm and Ipsy. It's just too much. I don't need that much. I honestly was thinking the other day, I have so much new makeup that if I didn't get it as PR, the BoxyCharm, I don't think I would take a break from being subscribed to it so I can catch up on all the new makeup I have to go through. Hence. But this palette looks really nice. It's launching October 5th from Love Luxe Beauty, and I like how vibrant it is, yet still being super fall. I need to update. Speaking of that, though, I need to update my PO box in my description because I don't have the Virginia one anymore. So I don't want people to send stuff there. Ipsy Plus is pretty good. The new ultimate kind of meh to me. Oh no, having issues. Yep, frozen here. Ugh. Okay, that's gonna be where we wrap it up. If anyone wants to go in the comments and let me know about the Love Lux Beauty palette, let me know if you're getting it. I'm gonna type into the chat that I'm gonna close it out. Well, guess we'll call live chat. We'll call it a day for chat. LOL. Okay, if you guys can still hear me. But feel free to let me know down in the comments, or I think maybe you can still do in the live chat after I close it out. But I'd love to know what you guys think about that palette, because that palette is the one I'm really eyeing because it looks super pretty. So anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This was fun. I wish I could say I'll do it again, but I don't know unless my internet starts to work better. But yeah, thanks so much for coming out and joining and putting up with the craziness of me and my life right now.